Well, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Ace Attorney. Welcome to the Hopes. Hi, I'm Sky.
And I'm Ver.
And this is the Wright & Co. Law Offices on March 22nd, 5/24. I would say probably 2016.
Probably, right? Like, almost definitely. That's around the time period. This is supposedly, theoretically set in this sci-fi adventure that is Phoenix Wright.
It's a parallel universe for sure.
I will never not think that this is a sort of, like, historical fiction. Not even, like, I don't know, sci-fi, I don't know. It's not, it's like political science-fi, you know? Poly-sci-fi.
Ooh, she's Polly.
Polly with an I, like political science.
I know. I know that. I knew that, of course. So, okay. Oh, should we recap? Last time.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, we accosted a suicidal woman.
Oh my god.
For her insecurities and the fact that she doesn't have it together at, 24? You know, how old is this woman? We can't look yet, but later we will. But she's perfectly within her right to not have it all together.
Yes, she should have been at the club, as we regarded last time. I think that something that I was thinking about a lot in regards to that case and the fact that Edgeworth accosts her so much is he's projecting.
He's projecting.
Like, hardcore, because the last time we saw Edgeworth before he reappeared in this case, or the last time we thought about him,
he was exactly like her. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, oh, I don't have a problem. Everyone else has a problem. Oh, like very much impressing this, like, I have it all together, when it's like, well, but you really don't even want to be here. And I feel like he was like, you have to face yourself. I had to face myself. Time for you to get your head in the game, missy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it was so much for him that, like, it was so glass shattering. Like, he didn't even realize that he didn't even want to be there. He thought he was doing what he was supposed to be doing, but he never really questioned why or for what reason. And Phoenix came in and made him remember that he had a reason for the things he was doing, and he had something he was intending to do.
Yeah, because he had forced himself to forget.
Yeah, he compartmentalized with his trauma of his father dying, and so he put it all away and was trained by Von Karma to be cold and perfect. And then when he was finally confronted with Phoenix and the memories and the truth, he was like, shit, dude, I don't know how to even cope. And then he almost, but he didn't. He didn't.
And I think okay, so here's my generous interpretation of Edgeworth's actions. And this is fairly generous, but it is acknowledging that what he does is really harsh and frankly, to me, kind of messed up and would not work on me.
Yes.
It would re-traumatize me and, like, be a new thing I tell myself. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. People don't care about me. They don't care if I live or die. So but I think Edgeworth is like, if you are the kind of person I think you are, if you're someone that I feel I can relate to on some level, because I feel I also cling to the words that other people say, because he does. Edgeworth absolutely clings to the words that other people say. If it wasn't his own father, it was Von Karma. And even now, he clings to things that Phoenix says. I think he has a healthy perspective on it by the time he gets past what he's going through. But I think he is also someone who depends on people, because we all are. I frankly really don't fuck with the interpretation on Adrienne where it's like, oh, she's a codependent person. She clings to what other people say to her, and that's her mental illness. It's like, no, She has anxiety and she has depression and maybe an unhealthy attachment style, but those are all three separate things. It's not that she's a clingy person and that's her problem.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like that's the beginning of the problem.
Yes.
What was her relationship with her mother and father like?
Yes,
Like,
much to think about.
And we never get to know that, and she needs therapy, and that's her own thing. But I think that Edgeworth sees a connection of that, and he's like, I had to confront all of those things within myself, and after I confronted them, and I saw them all the way through, and I didn't give up on myself, only then was I able to find out how strong I am and how strong my convictions are, that they're stronger than any relationship I might have with a person. Mm-hmm. And to me, that makes, to him rather, to Edgeworth, I think that knowing what his convictions are makes him feel more confident in being like a good friend, a good partner, a good lawyer. A good lawyer, probably more canonically so, but I think that in general it makes him a better friend and a better person to confront the things within himself that he needs to confront and do it alone before he comes back and is like, no, I'm stronger than ever on these things, and that makes me more than ever want to work beside you and not cling to what anyone says, but hold things that people say that I care about with real value. Mm-hmm. And I think he's like, Adrian, you can do that. And yes. Phoenix, you can do that too. You know, that's so Edgeworth's like, I had a revelation, and I would love everyone to get on board with this revelation I had. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
That's my interpretation. I yapped.
No, it's okay. Don't apologize.
I didn't. I said I yapped.
Okay.
I made a statement.
Okay. Yes, but I think we'll see a bit more of that. And isn't the game after this Investigations? I mean, not after this, but like after this trilogy is Investigations.
Oh, you think that we have to take a break between Trials and Tribulations to do Investigations?
I think in the timeline of the story, that's what it is. Shows up.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. So.
And we're doing it. Well, if we were doing it chronologically, we would have started with the Great Ace Attorney.
Release-wise, I think Investigations came out like
before.
Apollo.
Are you for real? No, I thought Investigations came out after Trials and Tribulations.
Okay, we need to figure this out right now. I'm sorry, every pony.
We're just hanging out in the office. We're waiting for Phoenix and Pearl to clock in.
It's been 5:24 p.m. for a while. We're waiting for them to be done with the trial. Ace Attorney.
Yeah, we didn't go. That's too miserable.
Phoenix Wright. Trials and Tribulations.
Uh-huh.
And that came out in
2004. No. No, 2004. No, but that's...
It was originally released...
The original...
On 2004. Says Wikipedia.
Okay.
On the Game Boy.
2004. Investigations, I believe, was made for the DS, which is distinctly different than the original Phoenix Wright trilogy, which was made for the Game Boy Advance. 2009. Yeah, it's well after Trials and Tribulations.
So then when's Apollo Justice release?
I would say same
2012.
2007. Yeah, so before.
Okay.
So it would be, if we're going on order of release, then we would do Trials and Tribulations, then we would do Apollo Justice, then we would do Investigations.
Okay, we can do that. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, Pinko Paws.
Hello.
Welcome in.
It'll be great because by the time we get through Apollo Justice, we're going to miss Edgeworth so much. Because he's not in that at all. And it's going to be like, where is he?
Yeah.
Bring him home.
It's me about Apollo right now.
Oh, you want Apollo so bad.
I love that boy.
I have got to practice my German accent.
You have a while still.
Yeah, but I still haven't done it. It's like I'm not studying for a test.
I've hardly practiced mine. Anyway, let's get going.
Yeah, we'd better.
All right. Hamburger. Hello.
Hamburger.
All right.
Go. You have the button.
Mystic Maya. Maya.
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore.
Oh, no, not when a kid says I can't take it anymore. Look, it'll be all right. Everything may still work out.
Oh, we're on trial, the last trial of Justice for All, Farewell My Turnabout. We're on section 3, part 1 of that trial. So we're on the second investigation.
Yeah, we're not quite at the end, but we're at the penultimate day.
Yes. Did you read this?
Yes, I did.
All right.
The condition was that the condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Mystic Maya's in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right. So, hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, Pearl.
Mr. Scruffy Detective!
Adorable nickname. Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe. Has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. It's just old plain Dick, Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I can't. Oh,
he got fired.
Oh, I forgot that he got fired. This case is crazy. It's just old plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, Pearl. But we're kind of busy right now.
Oh, yeah. That's how the guide I was looking at labeled it. So.
I'm sorry that and that's probably confusing because we were talking about trials and tribulations. We're on the second game. We were just speaking ahead.
We were musing. Thanks for being here, Jules.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
You can have this.
The future. So, what are you gonna do from now on? Are you like, what do you mean, Pearl? Like for work, dude. Like you got fired. Like you got fired. It was so embarrassing.
Like in court.
You've been fired, right? So, you have a new job lined up yet?
He just got fired.
Yeah, like it just happened. Do you want to maybe give him a mental health day? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
And it's like $1.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
Good plan.
Say what? You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Ungod's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, Pearl. I got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
I'm a great little stay-at-home husband. I cook, I clean. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal.
Oh, okay. Not a very good
man of
stay-at-home
culture.
husband.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Why won't Edgeworth call me?
Man.
Fuck!
Phoenix is a man of refined taste. What is he talking about? Only eat cheap, unhealthy foods like you?
Yeah, what do you
Phoenix?
eat, Phoenix? Maybe you are who you eat with. Edgeworth.
The future? Edgeworth.
That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. I know, that was actually rather surprising, but I've already talked about it.
Yes. He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself, but I still think there is something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. And then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning?
Oh my god, that's right, she was shot. I love this comment about Phoenix can't consider other people might not know. That's right.
I want to know how much he fucking knows. He's such a judger for no reason.
Yeah.
Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but...
Yeah, she's gone.
Well, she's dead. She was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay. She's still hanging in there. They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one?
Thanks for the lurk, Larstay.
Oh, hello. What? You gonna go visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you actually got a hat, don't you? Yeah, she looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Neck.
Pearl, why don't you go wait outside? Like, now I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hardy Clinic. Now I'm double not going.
Triple not
That
going.
name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi.
Yeah, okay, I guess that's where we're going, huh?
I guess so.
We do need more Franziska.
Did you know I'm an attorney? Look, it's my attorney's badge. Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, bro? Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again. Tweet. I'm really touched.
Man.
He spat and then rubbed his little elbow around it.
Rubbed his tie
against
it to wipe it off.
I'll make it nice for you.
Here you go. No, he probably has polishing stuff because I can imagine that he would polish stuff for Edgeworth because I'm sure that Edgeworth makes him do like stupid chores.
It's so mean.
But also, Gumshoe would just do it.
Yeah, he's a sweetie Petey. It'll be okay. You'll see her again, little missy.
Yeah.
It's really important that you don't give up.
Okay.
I guess a big voice really does give you a sense of presence.
I won't give up. Never!
Aw.
Don't.
Cheer up!
No,
You can't give in, Missy!
Is this the same thing?
Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. I don't have my pistol or my police badge anymore.
Oh, cheer up! You can't give in!
Yeah! What are those two doing? People are jealous of my roguishly cool detective look, pal. It's because of this look that I passed the detective's test, you know?
Didn't know
I
anything,
just
but
look
looked
so much like a detective. They said, dress for the job you want. And I did. I took it to heart. Oh. But you know, people can't coast through life on their looks alone, pal.
Can't just be a sexy detective.
Yeah, you can't count on your looks alone.
Wow. I learned something new today.
Aw, she's like, you can't get by on your looks alone. Oh.
Oops.
I just like talking to him.
Just want to say hi. Oh!
That's the first time I've seen that side of Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Forcing people to say what he wants them to during testimony? I want to know what in the world happened to him all this time he's been gone. Is she alright? After being shot, I mean.
Maybe we gotta find out.
Her wound isn't that bad. Well, the gunshot wound anyway.
Her ego wound.
But the wound to her pride. Now that's a different story, pal. The wound to her pride? Well, until now, she's always upheld the Von Karma creed. But since she came here, well, you're giving her pride quite a beating, pal. Oh. I mean, she may act all grown up, but she's really still just an 18-year-old, you jerk. Asshole. Quite frankly, I worry about her, pal. I think he kind of looks like, he feels like an uncle to her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel like Dick Gumshoe, everyone's cool uncle.
Everybody's Uncle Dick Gumshoe.
Yeah, he's just got uncle vibes. I feel safe with him.
I do too.
My impression of her has totally changed, pal. At first I was like, but now I really am honing in and I'm like, is really getting there. His impression of her.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
His impression of her.
I see what you're trying to say now.
It's like a joke.
I see the joke now.
It's funny.
It is funny.
I can tell from how much you're laughing. So where is she right now? I'm sure she's being questioned down at the precinct. At the very least about messing with the body and obstructing the investigation. What a...
Yeah, that was messed up.
And she'll probably be staying over at the detention center. Yeah, I mean, like, tampering. She tampered the fuck with that crime scene.
She tampered. She might not have done it, but she tampered.
She tampered and made it so confusing. Like, that's definitely a jailable offense, right?
Probably.
Certainly in this universe. The detention center, huh? She was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. Because of the suicide of the mentor she depended on, Adrian Andrews tried to follow her in an attempted suicide. Now the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? I can't believe it. Maya being kidnapped. All 'cause of this guy.
This guy.
I mean, what kind of person is a real murderer anyway?
Maybe they're a big fan of Mr. On Guard.
But the kidnapper's voice, he sounded like an old man to me.
Oh.
I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corda and Man on Guard are. Juan Corda, though, he was always desperately trying to be better than Man on Guard. I don't know her.
She doesn't know her.
I don't know her.
She's
How
not
about I
even
make
a real
you noodles?
cop.
Do you want some
You
noodle?
want some nudes?
He don't care. He don't care. No, he don't care. Should I present any of the evidence?
I think you've presented everything. I think you went through rapid fire and tried everything.
I didn't do all the evidence.
I thought you did.
No. I did, like, these two.
Oh.
So this nickel samurai was really Adrian Andrews, huh? Oh, Adrian Andrews, huh? Yeah. This is either when she went to Mr. Unguard's room to get the knife, or when she was done with the foul deed. But I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know.
Who would have thought that this knife Mr. Unguard used to eat his dinner steak with? His dinner steak.
His dinner steak.
Go on. His dinner steak.
His dinner steak.
That it would be stabbed into the victim's body by Miss Andrews, of all people. I guess she just hated the victim that much, huh, pal? The question isn't why she hated the victim to that extent, but rather, why she tried to pin the murder on Mr. On Guard.
I wonder if she really hates Mr. On Guard.
Could you please take a look at this? No.
No.
I don't have anything to say about it, pal. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, we should probably get going.
You clean. Why don't you tidy up, okay?
Tidy up?
That's a funny word. What means tidy up?
What means tidy up?
From what the guard told me, it sounds like along with Mr. Unguard, Miss Andrews is also being detained here.
Then we should talk with them since we're here.
Yeah, but both of them are still in questioning.
We don't have time to waste.
Yeah, visiting hours are almost over. Well? Edgeworth?
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, that's a different detective. Hey!
Hurry up with that, will ya? Pass the victims list around. You've gotta be kidding! There's over 100 people on here! Mr. Nick, is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case.
Damn. No Edgeworth here.
No Edgeworth.
The hotel lobby. All right, now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass!
Yeah.
Ms. Oldbag!
Don't email you my name and turn it into a gaspy, spiky-headed pettifogger! Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again, although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised, but it was really something much more valuable. I wanted Edgy Buzard and wanted it all for me. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside this old bag.
Miss Oldbag!
Keep your hands off of me!
Wow.
This helmet's airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
Oh my god.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Oh, don't you think you can let me to move with silly questions? You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by!
Oh my god.
I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this. Rat-a-tat-tat.
You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper.
Looks like the only way I'm gonna get any investigating done is to first do something about this kooky alien.
Oh. So we might have to come back.
Yeah. I gotta give her something.
Yeah, we need to, go see Francisca at the clinic.
But I don't have the clinic as an option. Yes, I do. I'm a liar. Thought I didn't. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Didn't think that guy would still be walking down this hall.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Holty.
Girls, stand behind me. Why are you still here?
Yeah, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes.
Director Hottie. Oh, nope.
Director Haughty.
Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm Director Hotty. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it? Oh.
Director Francisca. How is Francisca von Karma?
Oh, Edgeworth. This is not the director. Like...
Huh? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes. And that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude.
It looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her real secret, like, she would scream real loud. Yes.
I see.
But she was really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip.
I hate this.
I hate this.
Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to her.
No!
No.
Ah!
Oh, thank
There she
God,
is.
Queen.
Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky friska. But that's good. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes.
Oh, get out of here. yeah, girl. That was annoying.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Oh, that's nice.
He brought her tulips. That's so sweet.
He went and got flowers. He went to bring some flowers to her. I knew I shouldn't have come here.
He brought
Oh,
her
Panko Paws,
flowers.
he's not the real director. He's like a patient at the hospital.
Is he really? Why
Yeah,
does this
he's a
keep
patient.
happening?
I don't know. He just like lives there, I think,
Your
which is very
joke.
strange. It doesn't make any sense.
Your joke. I have a shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I even had my full intentions of running this trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
I think I know what deal he's referring to.
I think I know what he's talking about.
Oh, I think I know what he's referencing. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ungard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would have been over already.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime.
That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective, to find Miss Ungard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma. Adrian Andrews believed you when you said if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Mr. Ungard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person. That's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me... What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth.
What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all.
Steps in close to him.
Yeah. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far...
But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there, and that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
See, he was like, if you're gonna be in the court of law, then you better be honest. We're here to be honest. Put yourself on the line for the truth. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you.
Flashback. What is that card? Give it to me. Hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
That card. What in the world is it?
You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelley de Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that.
An assassin?
Man,
So who is this Shelley de Killer?
de Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear.
Wow.
Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the D Killer name.
It's like it goes so far that it's like that was the last name that his family was given.
Yeah.
Like when there's like Baker, Smith,
Tanner,
Killer,
Hunter,
Taylor, Killer. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them?
That's so funny. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Why would he do something like that? We think it's a part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
Phoenix like, duty.
His duty. You said duty.
Shut up!
Edgeworth hits him. Smack him.
If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients.
I see.
The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. Seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So, you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case?
It would appear that way.
Hey
Leo, thanks
Hello.
for subscribing. 15 months, that's insane, dude.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much. The discovery of this card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree?
Shelly to killer, huh? Let's tell him.
I noticed something at the trial today.
I like that, like, Phoenix is like, hey, you acted different at the trial. What's up? And then Edgeworth meets him back like, I noticed something about you at the trial. What's up with that?
Yeah.
You know, like, they're both like, I know how you act, and that was different.
Their little reunion with one another. You are behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
Yeah, actually, my best friend got kidnapped. Thanks for noticing.
Oh. Hee hee hee.
I guess I should just tell him. Maya. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
God, that's hot. That, like, tell me that's not hot. Come on now. Someone being like, well, I'm just gonna get this figured out.
I
have a team now. There's already a team. It's happening.
Well, really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right. Listen. You need to know something. Juan Corrido was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Your own client.
Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter.
Oh.
Let her introduce. Please let this sexy little guy
this cute
into the
guy
hotel.
in, yeah.
In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team.
I'm still making it.
I'm still doing it. It's happening. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Edgeworth, wait. No.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya. Please. All I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. Maya. Maya.
Date, huh? Time, who? Location, who?
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Laugh track.
Anyway, let's get out the card trick with this. Let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Yeah, I can handle this by myself.
Man.
Time to go take a look around.
Lockpick Maya, let's go.
Time to drink. Yes. Feels like there's a lot of glass bottles around here. Are these? They feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. I don't want tomato juice.
I don't want a V8.
There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see.
Oh.
Even though there's a light right there.
It's too dark. It's dim light. We can see it as a illustrative choice.
Okay. I've unlocked the door with this card. I should probably go and take a look around. Okay,
Word.
let's go.
Let's go to question mark, question mark, question mark. Little bear.
What is this place? I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Oh, I've got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Dorothy voice. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues.
Yeah.
That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Aw, how cute. Looks like Freddy Fazbear.
It does look a little Fazbear.
But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
I love the satellite in the middle of the room. Can we take a look at that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I want to look at it.
What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR.
How high tech!
There sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. But what's an antenna doing here?
That TV is huge for the time.
Huge for the time. It's huge for now.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen a TV this big before. Now, where's the power button? I want to watch Steel Samurai.
I have to watch some TV.
Phooey, it's busted. I would so die a Happy Samurai fan if I ever got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this.
Oh my god.
Ah, I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered.
She was like, maybe it'd be okay if I was killed if I got to watch Steel Samurai on this TV.
Oh, hey, it's a computer. I've never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat. There goes my plan to use this somehow to get out of here. You're not even gonna, try some buttons?
Has no idea how to use a computer.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, "With love, Celeste." I bet this could be a clue.
It sure is, Maya.
Yeah. It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. Just what kind of room is this?
What kind of room? Now, what kind of room has videotapes, a VCR, and a TV?
A living room! Like most rooms.
Video room.
Locked, of course. And it doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, maybe I'd be able to crawl through here.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean?
Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Dad?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way! You're lying. I mean, an assassin.
People are not always who they appear to be. Phoenix, like, I wonder what Maya's doing. I also want to be gracious to Maya and remember that she did not grow up with any TVs or anything.
No, she's homeschooled.
She's homeschooled in a technology-less house, but it is funny to think about the fact that she knows what a VCR is and VHS tapes are and a TV is.
Well, it is 2016. She knows what what VCR and VHS is.
Yeah, but she's like,
so
"What
that's
room
pretty
is this?"
outdated.
Yes. Mr. Nick?
Oh, yes, Pearls? Got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
I had a really lucid dream about it. Mr. Edgeworth has left you now. We've been standing here for 30 minutes.
You started just totally disassociating, and Edgeworth was like, I'm gonna go.
Didn't even say goodbye. I was like,
No, he did say, he was like, I'm gonna go get the rescue team.
oh,
So he
yes,
left.
he was. And then Phoenix was like staring blankly into the distance.
Yeah, and then
Fine.
Pearl tugs that sleeve. We should go.
Pearl like goes and gets a snack or something and comes back and Phoenix is still staring there blankly and she's like,
She's like sucking on a juice box.
yeah.
I guess for now, I have no choice but to believe in Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. All right, let's get going too.
Okay. Hi.
I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Aw.
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt on Guard. Oh, it's from Matt on Guard. Here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden?
Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat.
Pearl.
Me too. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Pearl's never even seen this cat. She's just like, oh, no.
The kitty's hungry.
Yeah, I guess.
Please feed my cat.
Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check up on his cat. That's what a normal lawyer does. Lawyers check up on cats. I read about it in a law book.
Hey. I'm so excited to see this cat. I'm like,
You're crying already.
I'm so excited. I'm not even expressing it the way that I like feel it as strongly as I am. Everybody shut up.
Sure is dark. I'll go turn on a light.
I'll go turn on a light.
Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich. The fucking bike.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu.
So I guess this is Shu.
Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu.
The cat seems to like pearls.
Pardon me.
Huh?
May I help you with something, Mr.
Oh,
We're lawyers, he says.
We're lawyers. Pointing at me and the 8-year-old. We're lawyers?
We're lawyers.
Actually, I'm Mr. Ungard's lawyer.
The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe.
Nice to meet you.
So, she was fine. She was never starving.
Yeah, what the hell? Do you think this is a setup?
I don't...
Are we gonna get killed?
To kill... I hope not. I mean, because we know that this is that guy. Also, Leo, I would love to know why he's stitched in the middle like this. Nothing would make me happier than
I don't want
to
to know why.
if this is. I mean,
I assume it sucked. I assumed it was a bad situation. I'm willing to live with the not knowing.
Sometimes I wonder if it's a tattoo.
You think it's a tattoo?
I think it could be a tattoo.
Maybe.
Messed up if true.
You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Ungard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. But the butler always did it, Phoenix says.
Yeah, that's what's in his mind. Oh, let me jump scare. Hi, Frog Croaks.
Oh, hello! Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
Huh. And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
You know, I would have thought Mr. Ungard the kind to have a maid over a butler. What is he? You know, is he,
Bisexual.
you know, is he, you know, well, is he?
You know.
That's a very cute cat you got there.
Phoenix with a fucking just like...
I just like to act like everybody's suspicious sometimes,
No,
especially a guy
this
who's
music-
completely stitched up.
Yeah, but this music especially. I was trying to find a clicky pen because I was imagining him with like a little notebook and a clicky pen.
And then like scribbling some notes.
Yeah. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoe.
Now, Shoe's a weird name for a cat. It's just like a click click.
Click, 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 click.
And, anything else? No, not especially.
It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat.
I don't know why he calls it the family when he's just one guy's butler.
Sometimes a family is a man and his cat. His one cat.
Okay, you're right. That was insensitive of me.
Yeah,
I forgot
so-
about the single cat guys.
Oh, never forget the
I'm
single
never gonna
cat
forget the
guys.
single cat guys. They're out there. Well then I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Why am I here?
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law.
But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always so who they appear to be. Now if you'll excuse me. Enlightened. A giant bicycle is flying through the air!
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad. Pearl is so cute.
She's so cute.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
You and me, like, let's go in there, let's go in there.
Yeah. Wait, I know that door.
I bet it's for Mr. Ungard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shoe?
That's the name of the cat.
The kitty has a name, Mr. Nick.
The door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it.
Pretty shame if the person I was looking for, Maya Faye,
Wasn't
was
here.
behind there. Ah, there are masks here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. And ones next to it are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid.
You can do both. In equal measure. You like it.
You like it.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
Actually, that's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You should come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Okay. Luckily, there's a family guy. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling all inferior today?
Oh, he's feeling self-conscious.
Yeah.
Oh, Nessie, thanks for the compliment on our emotes.
Thank you.
I made all of them. Well, we collabed on some of them.
Yeah. There's another door over here.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around.
Self-couscous.
Self-couscous.
I love how they just kind of went here, and God, the irony
They
of
didn't
like,
even have to be here.
and you know Maya is here. Like, it's not even a spoiler,
It
really.
sucks.
We've seen that man, we've seen that door. Like,
Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... edgy poo?
this worthless piece of edgy poo.
Ew. Is that her perfume pheromone Dolmore I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
Huh, that man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Pooh said so. You understand?
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
Oh my God.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You won't do, and you do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook.
Sorry, I was laughing at Frog Crump
Oh
saying how
my
good at your
God,
old bag
not
you were. I love Pearls. Agree on that also. It looks like she has a strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know, nothing's gonna come of it. You know nothing's gonna come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Phoenix is like, yeah, but she's gotta let that shit go.
I love Pearl being like, it's so sweet.
She likes
She
him.
likes me. He's like,
Yeah, but
that's never gonna
that's
happen.
never
and
gonna
Pearl being so upset, so mad.
Phoenix is like, well, but he's gay. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
What? What now? One little thing before I forget. You can't go into one guard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear?
I wonder if there's a team in charge of investigating to kill her.
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
You're so right. No female woman girl can
Female woman. Oh, God,
female woman girl. No one can clock that he's gay immediately.
Every woman's gaydar immediately. They want to believe. They want to believe. I'm telling you, they want to
That's
believe.
real. They want to believe.
They're like, please, come on.
Also, I'm obsessed with the idea of Pearl's like shipping.
My alter ego, female woman girl.
I was like, why did I say female? And then
You
I said
said it.
woman. And then I was like, why did I say woman?
And then you're like, girls. And then it's like, why do you say girl?
Yeah, and I was like, why did I say any of those words that I said? But also, I'm obsessed with the idea of Pearl's on shipping Tumblr with her shipping blog and
Oh my
like
God.
starting fights with people over her ships.
Yeah, she was like, no, shut up. Their love is real. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is securing clues about the killer.
Scouring for clues about the killer. In the manga, Miles Edgeworth was able to spot a killer at a costume party because her shoes didn't match her outfit.
Peak.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. That's so legally blonde of him.
That's so...
Hey, city boy!
Lotta, you're still here.
Wrecking cars! Investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop. Yeah. And this hotel has just that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen.
But, do you have a camera?
Rick, give it! A photographer's gotta have cameras out the ear like corn, but to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding them out,
Blink,
do you
blink.
have mine, you bread thief?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already?
No, give her her camera back.
I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out the books for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. I followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a sody pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
That's so funny. The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means that there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night.
Damn.
So, how about the note that was inside your camera case?
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
That ditty I wrote.
Oh, you mean that stuff about on guard shoving his manager lady on a corridor?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, writing whatever came to mind.
Whatever came to mind?
Yeah, well, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulldooders.
Bulldooders.
She's just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I wrote that. I don't care.
I don't know,
Whatever.
It was crazy back then. It was a week ago.
It was yesterday.
Hey, what's with ya? Why you staring at me like my grandpa used to?
She should quit journalism and go into fic writing.
Yeah, for real.
Real.
Hey, and why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Or am I just shrinking here? My baby, my $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, it's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that red coat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera, just a tabloid.
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you then.
And you too there, Lillian. Keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Don't be picky about your food now.
Okay.
And make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Okay.
And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure to bring it to me. Would you please just leave already?
Okay.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Phoenix hates that person.
He really does not like Lotta.
There's something. Mr. Neck?
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Oh.
Excuse me. What?
Oh, no. Wait. My wires are crossed.
Excuse me. Watch who you're calling a demon, brat.
Zoinks!
It's the alien! Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to poor Juan, and you're disturbing me.
You can say hellbilly. Wait,
Where'd it go?
where'd it go?
Oh, no.
Did I destroy you?
I guess maybe on accident.
on accident your message about calling Lotta a hillbilly.
Oh, boy. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. Oh, she was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face.
With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it.
Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that.
Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had the time to waste standing around here the whole night.
Oh,
Please talk to me about the night
no,
of
I think
the... Oh, fuck.
you clicked on the same thing.
I moved it.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Ungard.
Oh, well, that's a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Neck,
What is it, Pearls?
the presents. They're all bears, right?
Well, she's got a point. They're all bears. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Hey, what the fuck is with all the bears? All of Mr. Corrida's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of Juan without thinking about bears, you idiot. You simple-minded fool.
Bears? Why bears?
You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
Wow. What a heartwarming story.
Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I could see those two tuckered out, down by the river going, "Heh, you sure can fight. You too, Bob. You too."
Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, Bob.
What a load of crock. So ever since... Oh, just read normally for a second.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears.
Not paying attention. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m., way past your bedtime. Ugh.
That startled me. I thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the awards ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony.
And 2 days since that glass of V8 was left out.
The transceiver! Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya, how is Maya? You haven't hurt her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good. No, Missing Maya! Missing Maya!
One more day, please! All I ask is for one more day! I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please!
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please! Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's all right.
All right. Then,
Oh, going through a tunnel.
a little.
What is this? What is with this static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems bad. Connect.
Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Oh, excuse. What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Missing Maya, Missing Maya.
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better.
An electronics expert. Now, who do you suppose is an electronics expert? Who is an electronics expert? No one here?
Nobody talk me? Gumshoe?
Didn't realize Gumshoe was an electronic expert, but go off.
Hey, welcome back, Pearl. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
Aw, our new house husband, Gumshoe.
That's
Mwah.
nice. Thanks, babe. I mean, Gumshoe.
A rich man's luxurious, full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
You never have time to eat.
You never-
What about us?
You don't look at me during. I hate this house. It's a prison. Oops, looks like you don't have a can. Look like you don't have a can opener, pal.
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he'd already whipped something
Yeah,
up.
what?
Oh, I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about.
The radio!
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Neck, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. He looks like an electronics expert.
What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, pal?
Well, when I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, pal.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe what?
Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal.
Electromagnetic interference? What's that?
Electromagnetic interference?
So, what is electromagnetic interference?
Oh, it's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, like for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Yes, that's a very common
That's a modern issue.
issue.
That's a modern technological issue.
That's so funny.
Huh? Computer. It's like
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
She just wants to know.
Yeah.
In this modern year of 2015, exactly. Radio, isn't that the star that video killed? I love that joke.
So the room.
when that interference is receiver has got to be something that set it up very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Corrida's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal?
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby! It's investigator time! I'm on fire, pal! My fingers are itching to go! Yeah!
Aw.
He loves his job.
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Okay. No, the hotel lobby.
Walking to the hotel lobby. She was on my mind full time. The fellas tried to cheer me up. I came down with a case of puppy love.
Of bear love.
I went back to having fun. A dance and mixed with sushi plus it was time for lunch at the hotel restaurant. Ordered me some pickles and fries. Then to my surprise, walked in my cowgirl.
Hey! You're finally here, pal!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And then suddenly, I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get
Phoenix.
one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Hello? Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
It's so cute.
Where did you get it?
Looks like a mignon.
It does look like one of the minions.
It looks a little broken.
Banana.
Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal.
Wow.
Did you make that?
Gumshoe.
He loves his
In
job.
elementary school, huh? Oh? By who?
Me, of course.
You made that?
Seeing this show brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. And it looks kind of like a minion, but I love that movie. So I hold my whole heart and soul in the build of this puppy here. Banana, you know?
Your heart and soul?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, eh? Right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this, baby. There's a listening device on some other sort of bug in this room, pal.
We're going to find it, right?
Right. Now, first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real looky-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press the A button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off radio waves, so let's take a good look at everything and anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, bro? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find a bug. Got it, pal?
Well, I'm gonna look at all the bears.
Ooh. I love that bear that you just pointed that with the sad eyes.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a bug on him.
That's Pooh Bear.
This
That's
is
a
an
dog.
electronic dog, but it might have a camera on it.
Oh, what a lovely bear.
This must be one of those fancy pear-shaped toy robots.
Oh yeah, one of those. It's a robot? It's a real robot!
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick!
Yes?
How many horsepowers is it? How many horses?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, That's funny.
Is that someone's, like, cell phone?
Yeah. So it would obviously have electromagnetic waves.
Yeah.
And this is a thingy, and that's a computer,
Computer.
and then those are oh fuck. It's gotta be in a bear, but in a bear that's like a regular
Can you
bear.
try the big bear?
Big Bear's a good call. Big Bear's a good call.
There doesn't seem to be
What?
anything.
No.
Right there.
Oh.
The eyeball! The eyeball!
Oh. This is...
Just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right?
It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eyes...
See, let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
Mean. No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Huff!
Ah! No!
It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
A what-a-what-a-mitter? A transmitter, pal. God.
Oh, sorry. What pronouns do they use?
Shut up!
I don't care if they're wearing mittens, it's fine. Oh,
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
camera. So this tiny thing is a camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no power tape inside this camera.
Videotape.
Videotape inside this camera.
There's only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it. Sorry, burping. Oh, God. Since it's somewhere else.
I love that two of you said transmitter. I hardly know her. I think everyone should say that. Somewhere else?
I like to think you said it in unison.
Yeah.
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent into that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you're right.
So, what's a transmitter?
It's a device that sends the footage of the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yup. Let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has that bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape!
Oh!
What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
That's really convenient. So there's a camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corida this present?
I don't know, pal.
I don't know.
But that means that someone out there has got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out? Oh.
I got it!
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this.
Okay.
Detective work, dude.
Yeah.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to detective.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
Wow. He loves his job. That's a man who loves his work. He's gone.
Yeah.
But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. Phoenix. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside of this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right?
Huh?
Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea! Of course not.
You're a stupid, insipid little girl.
Stupid! The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade and only a small number of these are exported here.
Why do you know about it?
He collects them.
What? He's got one at home. What?
The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Well, we're going to be looking into receipts today. Gumshoe's looking for the camera. He's trying to figure out the bear.
They can cross-reference it, baby.
Yeah.
Can he really do that? Mr. Dick, can he really?
Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time.
Huh?
I'll be taking this for now. He puts the whole bear under his arm
He's so
and carries
strong.
it out.
He's so strong.
I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, Wright.
Wait!
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend.
I love you, you damn idiot. You idiot, you moron.
Holding his face, closing in on his face, you moron. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer.
Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews passed. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card. Shelley the Killer.
Shell killer.
Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued!
Okay, so we have an important decision to make right now. Do we keep going?
And do the trial? Because is it
No.
the trial? Oh, there's more
We
investigation.
have a second part of the investigation that we could do. But how are we feeling? Because I might be fine to go. I feel kind of tired.
I feel tired. I think if you feel tired, then we should stop.
If you feel tired, then I feel tired. If
that's honestly
then you
how I feel.
Tired.
Okay, well, that sounds great. Let me
Yeah,
go to...
well, we're really close now.
We're really close, and I'm very excited.
I'm so excited.
Very
I love this
awesome.
case. It's so fun.
It's so fun. It's so intense. It makes
so
me
epic.
so stressed out. I'm still so stressed out. Is Maya gonna be okay?
Maya.
Will we find out what's going on? Will Phoenix and Edgeworth kiss? All next time.
All next
with
time.
the hopes.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us tonight, everybody. On Wednesday, we're going to be finishing Night in the Woods.
Yes.
For real, forever, for done.
For done.
Not forever, sorry.
Just for this year. Oh, dang.
Only on fan fiction. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. So we'll be streaming on next Monday and the Monday after that. So don't you worry. Not too much longer until we crack this thing.
Yeah.
Once and for all. I hope you all have a very nice night. I think that's what energies we have in us. And I hope you have a nice night, like I already said. I'm sorry for repeating myself.
Have a good night, and we love you, and have a good week, and we love you, and bye.
Bye!